Richest blessings to you, your family in this journey of life and on a narrow road. I just want to encourage you today with a few thoughts. I want you to know that God loved you before you were you. Think about that. God loved us before we were us. God is eternal, knowing the end from the beginning, dwelling in an environment and in a realm that does not operate according to time. He always was, always is, always will be. Revelation chapter 1 and verse 8. Jesus, the Son of God, God in the flesh, the embodiment of God, says that he is both Alpha, beginning, and Omega, end. He has always loved us, always will love us. In Exodus chapter 20 and verse 1, it says, I, the Lord your God, am the one who brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Before God gave the nation of Israel the 10 commandments written in stone. The reason I say that, the written in stone part, is because the 10 commandments, moral laws to help guide us morally, have always been in existence as long as God has been in existence. Nevertheless, he stooped down to communicate his standard to a group of people who had been in Egyptian bondage underneath the government of the Pharaoh for over 200 years. They needed to be reminded, they needed to be educated regarding the God of eternity. Same thing with you and I today. All of our experiences, the environment that we live in, the society we're a part of, have all conditioned our minds to think a certain way. God, in his infinite love, comes to each of us through his word, through his people, through conscience, sometimes through dreams, through nature, through many different ways. He comes to us to relay and communicate the instructions, the commandments, the laws regarding his government and his person, how he operates. So we should constantly be in a state of learning. Don't be surprised if today God gives you a valuable lesson regarding how to better walk with him, how to operate according to his ways. Now notice this. Before he gave them any instructions and said, do not steal, do not kill, remember the seventh day Sabbath to keep it holy for 6 days. I created and then rested the seventh day. Therefore, the Lord blessed the seventh day. Have no other gods before me. Before he gave them any of those instructions, he said to them, I am the one who heard your cries in Egypt and set you free from slavery, from bondage. I think he made that approach in that way because he understands that in order to win our obedience, he has to first win our trust. What a God. Now notice this, 1 John chapter 4, verse 8 says, he who does not love does not know God, because God is love. So if we know the one who is love, we will also demonstrate love. Many people agree that if you show me who your friends are, I'll show you who you are. In other words, the company we keep has an influence upon how we think, because we're creatures of rhythm. We're creatures of energy. So the rhythm that we keep around us, the energy that we keep around us, we naturally adopt it as our own. So it is saying here, the closer we get to the God of love, the more we know him for who he is the more we will also carry his energy, carry his thoughts, operate like he operates. But listen, I just wanted to share that with you, encouraging you for the day, encouraging you for the week, for the month. Keep it in your mind, write it on a note tab. God loved us before we were us. Now that's a God that I think is worthy of our love. Peace.